I'd like to call this meeting to order for the City Council meeting of August 12, 2025. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Yes, Councilmember Aguilar Hernandez.
Here.
Councilmember Flores. Councilmember Soto.
Yes, here.
Mayor Pro Tem Escobedo and Mayor Patino.
Here. First item on the agenda is public comment. Madam Clerk, do we have any public comments?
We do not, Madam Mayor.
The next item on the agenda is a regular business item regarding approval of the change of order to the agreement with Workday. This report will be presented by Rebecca Campbell, Director of Finance.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Mayor. Thank you. Members of the council, Rebecca Campbell, Director of Finance. Thank you for meeting today. It was a rush to get here, but we wanted to make sure that we could review this with you, so thanks for your time today. So I'm here today to request a project change order number 1 to our enterprise resource planning project. In March of 2025, the city entered into an agreement with Cognizant Worldwide, limited to assist the city with the replacement of its 1998 enterprise resource planning system, or we call it the ERP system. And with that, Cognizant was here to help with the implementation of our core financials, human capital management, payroll, utility billing, and cashiering systems. The integrated ERP will help us to improve efficiency, to reduce data entry errors, and streamline workflows across all departments. We kicked off the ERP in June of 2024, and the project is scheduled to conclude in the spring of 2026. The system is expected to serve the city's needs for at least 10 years at a minimum. So I want to tell you how it's going. July 2nd of 2025, phase 1 went active, and we went live with our financials and our cashiering system. So departments have been catching up a backlog of invoices and working through it. Everyone's learning this new system, and we're working through it. We're in the middle of testing for, it's called SpryPoint. That's the utility billing system. And we're working on setting up a mock go live because we're actually going live on September 2nd. So right now we're also running an outreach effort because the customers will need to know that they're changing the system. For those that are on auto pay for utility billing, they'll need to re-enroll. So we've been working with our public information officer. We did a press release. We're updating some media, and we're going to be calling them and letting everybody know. So you should be aware as well. Okay, so on October 1st, we'll activate the contracts module. And so that'll help us with streamlining contract preparation throughout the city, and it'll help us with management of those contracts. Right now, we're also in the middle of configuration for phase 2. Phase 2 includes payroll, budgeting, and human capital management. And this is what the change order is about today. So in the configuration of phase 2, it was identified that in order for the system to work properly and efficiently, a number of integrations are needed that were not originally in the scope of work. A couple of examples of these are integrations for taxes, output of taxes out of the system, output of CalPERS information out of the system, integration with the fire and the police department timekeeping system. So those weren't part of the original scope, and so those are being requested to be added today. We're also adding position budgeting to help us with forecasting on the budget, to help us with accuracy, and to assist us with planning. And we're requesting to add a learning module that'll enhance training throughout the city. This will allow the departments to customize their training and also will ensure compliance with employment regulations and also the FEMA disaster preparedness trainings. So phase 2 is anticipated to go live in January of 2026, and the learning module will go live after that. So we anticipate everything will be wrapped up by June of 2026. So cost for this change order, the original cost for the implementation services through Cognizant was at $3.9 million. This project change order, number 1, will increase that cost by $280,028. This change has been reviewed and recommended by the director level steering committee overseeing the project, as well as been reviewed with the city manager. So we're seeking your authority for the change order today. The change order is within the project budget. Right now, we've accumulated savings on the budget due to salary vacancies that were assigned to this project. So we have enough funds to cover it. The authority over the contracts for the ERP is the council, but today I'm also asking for the authority for the city manager to sign any change orders that are within the project budget for the future. So I wanted to point that out as well. So with that, that is the summary, and if there's any questions, I will help answer. And I also have Graciela Reneso here to help with any questions as well.
Any questions of the council?
No. What's been the salary savings?
We're just above $1 million in salary savings.
Mr. Escobedo?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. You mentioned about the re-enrollment, and you guys will be reaching out to everybody who gets, so they can guide them through the process. What happened if, for some reason, enrollment get a, I don't know how many users we have, but I bet we have a couple, so many. So in that transition, if for some reason somebody is hard to reach or having some issues from our side to be able to reach them, how would you face that? Will there be a fine, or what consequences can it be if the person is not doesn't pay on time?
Yep, good question. Thank you. We are looking at a grace period. So it could be 1 to 2 months grace period, and we'll make every effort we can to get a hold of them and make sure that they can get re-enrolled in our new system. Some of those customers have been in there a long time, so I understand your concern, and we will make every effort we can.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, Mr. Escobedo?
Yeah, and you mentioned that this change, there's enough in the budget to cover that up, so it wouldn't be added more money to
That is correct. It's within the project budget, and there's no additional general fund or other funds for this change.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion?
I move that we approve.
Second.
I have a motion to approve and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Councilmember Aguilar Hernandez.
Aye.
Councilmember Soto.
Aye.
Councilmember Escobedo.
Aye.
Mayor Patino.
Aye.
Thank you.
That's it. Okay, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.